How do you get into digital marketing? How do you become a digital marketer? Now, I get asked this time and time again, including this morning. And the gentleman who asked me, I said, hey, listen, I'll release a video this afternoon. Watch it. And I'm going to tell you 7 steps that you need to take to become a digital marketer, or if you want to get into digital marketing. Now, I'll get straight to the point because I'm a digital marketer myself. I've been a digital marketer for the best part of 20 years. There's nothing that you can tell me about digital marketing that I haven't already encountered. The experiences, how technology is involved, how search engines have evolved, and so much more. I've got my own digital marketing agency whereby we serve so many different types of businesses, from e-commerce to service-based businesses. So as well as that, hey, I'm a best-selling author from a book called How to Win Customers with Google Ads. So listen, let's get straight to the point now. How do you get into digital marketing? Point number 1, what you do is you start with people. You don't start with platforms. And that's one of the common mistakes that people make. They start talking about what platform should I use, or what platform should I try to understand. Don't do that. Start with the people, because the greatest and the smartest people understand who their target audience is. And that's the number 1 thing you got to do. You got to understand who your people are, who is your target audience. And because by understanding your target audience, you're going to be able to understand which platforms you then use. Sorry, there's a helicopter going right past me. So it's slow. Not sure where it is, but it's there somewhere. I'll let it quieten down a little bit. Okay, so point number 1 is start with people. Understand who they are, their age, which platforms do they hang out on, and then you can start going on to the next step. And the next step is learn the core skills. What are the core skills that you need to know right now that are in demand, right? So, for example, do you need to learn search engine optimization, SEO, or do you need to learn Google Ads or meta advertising? What are the core skills that you need to learn? And start following YouTube channels. Start following people who are already digital marketers like this channel. So hopefully you've already subscribed to this channel, because that's what I do. I create weekly videos on digital marketing, right? So by then what will happen is that you'll slowly start to pick up which types of platforms you might want to deal with, whether it is search engine optimization, or whether you want to create funnels, or whether you want to learn more about analytics, or whether you want to paid search or organic marketing or email marketing. There's so many different ways, but you need to get a little bit of an understanding of all the core channels that are available for digital marketing. Now, once you've understand that, what you do is you then go and set up a real project. And the advantage of a real project is that you are gonna face challenges which, if you're just reading a textbook, you will never ever come across those challenges. Real life problems, like for example, what you can do is you can go to someone who's already got a business and say, hey, can I create a website for you, or can I create some social media posts for you, right? Or can I advertise your business? And when they say yes, and you don't even have to charge them anything, because this is an investment of your time, because you're trying to get the experience at the end of the day. But when they say yes, at that point in time, you'll start realizing the real question, the real challenges. Because if they say, for example, well, I need to set up a website, and they say, oh, great. Then to you, it'd be like, damn, how do I start off creating a website? Once you've created a website, then it's like, okay, what do I do next? How do I optimize the website? How do I get the website shown on the Google page so that people can find the business, right? So if for example, you're doing a website for a local beautician, then how is someone going to go on to, let's say, for example, Google, and find that local beautician using the website that you've created? Now you're asking yourself questions, and now you're saying, well, how do I overcome that? And then in that way, you're learning by using a real life project as opposed to just using textbooks. And textbooks are great as a supplementary resource, so an additional resource so you can use or tap into just to understand one or two points, but it's not really the main thing. The main thing you want to do is set up a real project. Then point number 5, what you want to do, point number 4, is you want to get good with numbers, because digital marketing is all about understanding numbers, understanding how do I work out what's working. So if you've created a digital marketing strategy, how do you know what's working, what's not working? How do you know which campaign is working, which keywords are working, which keywords are not working? How do you do keyword research? So all these things are to do with numbers. And then the platforms that you want to use is, well, if I've got a website and I want to learn how many visitors websites have, well, then I might have to install, for example, Google Analytics. Now you're getting into numbers, because by Google Analytics will give you the actual numbers that you want to know about, like how many visitors you're getting, which how many sales have you had, or how many inquiries you've had. So by understanding numbers, you can then do complicated maths or even simple maths. Simple maths, for example, I've spent £100. I've got 5 leads from it. Therefore, the average cost per lead is £20 per lead, right? So now you're getting some numbers behind you, as well as just plain marketing. Then what you want to do, point number 6, guys, if you haven't already subscribed, do subscribe to the channel, because I spend a lot of time creating these sorts of videos, and they do help a lot of people, because I get so many inquiries sent to me saying, hey, your video is really helpful to me. But then when I say, have you subscribed to my channel? They're like, no, not yet. I will do, right? A bit of a question there. So please do subscribe to my channel. It really helps me out to get this sort of messaging out to more people. Then what you want to do is, okay, you want to build yourself a portfolio. Now, earlier on, I said, hey, create a real life project. But what I mean by portfolio is do it a few times and then create your own website whereby you can show off what you've done for other people. So then when you go to potential customers, you can say, hey, look what I've done for this customer. For this customer, I built this website, and I can do the same for you too. Or for this customer, I've built a landing page, and that's what I can do for you too. And this is how much I'll charge. And for this customer, what I've done is I've got them from page number 10 on Google to page number 1. And now they're at the top of the Google page. So you're building yourself a portfolio, because it's almost like social proofing. You're proving that, hey, people want those results. They aspire for those results, and you're showing them a transformation that you can make within their business. The last point, which a lot of people don't do, and I don't know why they don't do it, and this is to help you fast track your success to becoming a digital marketer, and that is get yourself a mentor. Now, what I mean by mentor is you can spend weeks, months, or even years trying to figure stuff out. What should I learn? Should I learn AI? Because AI might be the in thing right now. Or should I learn how to create a Microsoft campaign on Microsoft ads or Bing ads or Google ads, or should I do GEO, which is generative engine optimization? What is it that I should be doing? Now, instead of figuring it out, and you might take years, months or years to figure it out, if you get yourself a mentor, that mentor will be able to fast track your success, right? Because they would have been there, seen it, done it, and they'll be able to guide you in terms of what you should do first, what you should do next. And then not only that, but when you've got questions, you've got someone to go to, right? So you can go to your mentor and say, hey, you told me how to do this, but how do we do it, right? Can you explain this to me? Or I've tried to set up a website in WordPress. How does it work, right? And I've got this issue here. How do I resolve it? Or should I use WordPress or should I use Wix? Because then what you're doing is not only are you fast tracking your success, but you're getting almost consultancy and you're getting consultancy level advice from a mentor. Now, for example, there's one course that we run in our agency called the Digital Search Academy, whereby we run a 3 months mentorship program. I'll put the link in the description below. And what we do is that, unlike typical courses whereby you go to a course and you feel all great that you've learned all this, that, and the other, you spent 5 days listening to the course, but by the time you come out, you've forgotten 60% of it, right? And you've got no one to go back to, and yet you forked out all this money. So what we do is that we got a 3-month mentorship program whereby it consists of Zoom calls, in-class training, if that's what you choose. But then throughout the 3 months, we jump onto weekly calls with you to say, hey, have you done this? And next you got to do this. We'll set you a complete roadmap. So we've made sure that we've covered everything you need to know, all the core points that you need to know to become a digital marketer. And at the end of it, you get a certificate from the Digital Search Academy. So if that's something that you're interested in, click the link below. I'll be happy to jump onto a call with you, or one of my teammates will be happy to jump onto a call with you. So guys, I hope you found that useful. I hope you have subscribed to the channel, because like I said, I do spend a lot of time creating these videos to help people just like you. We've helped thousands of businesses. We've generated tens and thousands of leads for various businesses. And, we'd like to show you how we've done this too, right? And the only way we can show you is if you keep up to date with us in terms of jumping onto this channel. So you subscribe to this channel, you like this channel. If you've got any questions, pop it in the description below. If you want to learn about digital marketing, how to become a digital marketer, or how to get into digital marketing, then again, click on the link below and we'll be happy to jump onto a call with you and tell you exactly what you need to do and what are the paths that you need to take. Guys, thank you for watching. Likewise, if you've got any questions, drop them in the comments below. I'll be happy to go through them with you. Take care, and I'll see you on the next video. Goodbye for now.